Tim down for Live with MS in Tenerife. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm near Puerto, Colón, which is right behind me. And I'm going up to the Panorama Hotel to meet Days of Daz. There's a guy, a YouTuber, just started out, so go and give him some love. I'll put the link in the description. I haven't done it right now live, but I'll do it when I get home. And I've talked about him again. In fact, if you go onto the community page, you'll see there that I've got a link there for him as well. So I'm going to meet him at 9. So I'm starting a little bit early, just down here. And I'm going to walk up to the Hobima Panorama. I'm on Do Not Disturb mode. So if you try and frantically call me, I'm not answering. Oh, we got 8 people watching already and a thumbs up. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Mike. And Una was first on this morning. Cool dudes. Just show you where I am. Beautiful day again today. Little bit misty, so you can't really see La Gomera that much, but you can see the outline a little bit. You can see the Hard Rock Hotel in the distance there. Morning, Mark and AJ. And we're right by the car park here. Take my life in my hands. The parrots have just been squawking. Somebody silenced them. So here's a nice little touristy shop if you want to go and buy some local stuff there. Officially guaranteed of what we don't know, but it's official. Let's walk up this way. Take my life in my hands. Morning, Sean. It is a beautiful morning. Thank you for George for joining us in Meetup Monday last night. If you missed it, go out and watch that. He was a very interesting young guy telling us about Kyle Savaki 20 years ago. Michael, good morning. Brian, good morning. Just had a Mackey's breakfast. A Mackey's breakfast. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. So of course this is pretty dead before 10 o'clock, I think. But everybody has to pass here on the way. I never noticed that bar upstairs before until I went up there the other day. Oops. Marianne, good morning. George was very interesting. He was. Yeah, go back and have a look at that because it was really, really interesting. So we can have a coffee here. And a full breakfast. There you go. English breakfast, $3.50. How do they do it? How do they do it? Darren the John. Buenos dias, senor. How's life? Bet you wish you were back here. I think the weather in the UK's gone for a turn, hasn't it? How you doing? You know. Is that him? Are we going to creep up on him? Is he trying to get in touch? Yeah, you like this this hotel as well, didn't you? In fact, Darren did a fantastic vlog. He put us all to shame and did the best vlog ever of this hotel. It was fantastic. Go and have a watch that. And here's an unsuspecting young man.
You can keep calling me young.
This, my friends, is Days of Daz. You got to do the cinematic thing. So Daz contacted me and says, if you're going for a walk, Tim, I'm up for it. I'm in the Panoramica. And I went, that's way up the mountain. And he went, no, Hobima Panorama. Okay, I got it wrong.
You did.
Cool dudes. I even sent him an email, an invitation for the top one for fun. And then, oh, you didn't get that one? Okay, I changed it afterwards, you see.
Right.
So you only got that one. Cool dude, I'm going to turn your mic on. Okay, the mic is live. that magnet goes inside your shirt somewhere, around about here,
Right.
and whack.
Good to go.
Is that comfy? So we're going to go for a walk. I put Days of Daz in Puerto Colón because we'll probably end up in Puerto Colón. But I'm going to go this way first to find out what that fencing is and see if the fencing's still there. Is it still there?
It's still there.
Okay.
That's
Spoiler alert.
That's a permanent deal.
Spoiler alert. Right, so let's show you where we're going. So Daz, if you want to go on my left, that'll be better. There you go. So, my old China, where did you arrive?
Friday.
Friday, so you've had the whole weekend,
Yes.
and then you thought Monday's a bit too much because I've been recovering from the weekend, so we'll go for a walk on Tuesday. And you didn't realise that I was going to have 4 beers with George
No, I didn't.
last night. Good job I didn't do any wine and schnapps when I got home. So we're going to take our lives in our hands this way. Now I know that there is no, not much signal up here, so we might drop off. Give us a wave in the background. So we're going to walk up here. You don't want to see our ugly mushies. So how long are you staying for?
I'm here till Saturday.
Okay, cool. So a good week then.
Yeah, a nice relaxing week.
And so it's basically sun, sea, sand and sangria for you.
It definitely is.
Not excursions and boat trips and jumping off mountains.
When I come back in May,
Okay,
I'll do that side of thing. I just wanted to chill out this one.
cool. Are you on your own or with family?
I'm on my own this time.
Cool.
I'd recommend anybody who's thinking of coming on their own and a bit worried about it, don't be. Really safe.
Okay. So, do you just, I assume you drink in a pub?
Pardon?
Do you drink in a pub or stuff like that in the evenings?
Yeah. I go all inclusive, but I still do the, the night thing.
Okay.
Go out on a night, try a few bars.
So we've got to turn you around now. There we go. So this, my friends, used to be the best view in Tenerife, and now it is the worst view in Tenerife. Looks like you're in a cage. I reckon that somebody fell over. I reckon that somebody fell over, and now they've had to put it up. But I've seen this fencing going up a lot lately. So personally, and I can't prove this, and it's only speculations, I reckon that somebody who makes this fencing has got a contract with one of the politicians himself. I could be wrong. I hope I am. But no, it's an eyesore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just see what people are saying. We'll get around the corner here, out the sun. The sun's pretty warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been relentless, hasn't it? Really
Yeah.
warm.
I mean, it was warmer last week. I'm going to stand here. So we got the Monday, 10 o'clock pub. Darren, health and safety, Tim, new normal, yeah. I don't think it is health and safety, to tell you the truth. I reckon it's, I do reckon that it's somebody's sort of like got a contract for so many miles of this fencing, and they just want to know where it is. But I think they're doing something with the pool actually, because it's been closed for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And so I reckon that maybe it's also security because there's nobody around. But yeah, I reckon somebody did fall, and then that was the beginning of the end, I think, for this. But it was it's terrible. Anyway, I guess we're back to positives now. Jay Steers on, Casper Spaniel Adventures on. I read that Spaniel Adventures.
Spaniard.
Yeah. Morning Tim, back over there next week, Dave. Cool dude. Radiant Edinburgh. Roger Channing's on. It's Craig. Smash that like button. Stuart McCleary. Him had just arrived yesterday. We'll be in touch for a meetup. Okay, Stuart, if you want to do a meetup Monday, where we meet in the evenings, that's Monday obviously, go on the website timothydowd.com and just register that you're coming. You can't do that today because I didn't put it up yet. I'll put it up tonight. Or you can send me an email, me@timothydowd.com, and book a time in the morning. I've got one person on the 16th, I think it is, or I'll check. But if you look in my website, down at the bottom, all the walks that I've booked with people are now in our calendar. So if you didn't know that, on my website at the bottom of the page is a calendar of where we are. And I always put down where we are when I'm walking with somebody, because I don't decide to go anywhere till the morning when I go on my own, you see. Anyway, apart from that, so email or if you're on the island, you can also WhatsApp me if it's short, to go to the About page on the website, and there's my WhatsApp number. Cool dudes. So, skipped again. Dave Wallace, Craig, Darren John, very kind. Craig, Una Mines, AJ. Really love the meetup yesterday. Okay, we've done that one. Cool dude. I think I've got everybody. And Trevor just says, can you wish Joe the dentist a happy birthday? Hope the renovations goes to plan. From Trev and Janet, please. So, happy birthday, Joe, from Trev and Janet, and also Daz and me.
Happy birthday.
And we're going to sing now. Do you sing?
I've been known to sing after a few Bacardis.
After a few Bacardis, so we're going to go and find a Bacardi thing, but we'll just sing happy birthday. I'll start low, okay? Happy birthday to you, Joe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe. Joe?
Joe.
Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. This sound I love. So we're just going to nip through here quick. Oh, look at that. It's Craig, feliz cumpleaños. That is a beautiful view and a wonderful sound. So if you want this view and a wonderful sound, don't forget to come to 10 o'clock restaurants. The restaurant for all your needs. And they don't open at 10 o'clock, they open at 9:30. All the best looking ladies are in Tenerife as well. Morning. Don't forget 10 o'clock restaurants.
Yeah.
And if you're fed up at Tenerife restaurant, you can go to the Owl Mirror, the Eulenspiegel. So they've been watching this. I've heard the waves come up white. Big last night. So Daz, where are you from?
I'm from a city called Wakefield in West Yorkshire,
Wakefield in Yorkshire.
which is like between Leeds and Sheffield.
Leeds. You know the Backmaster?
I do, yes.
Do you know him personally?
No.
Got an introduction? Actually, he hasn't called me in a while. Lee, if you're watching, give us a ring.
That's how I found Tenerife, basically.
Through the Backmaster.
Yeah.
You know, he was. I was looking as well to see what was going on here, and there was nobody but him.
Exactly.
And then I started, and then they all came out the woodwork.
Yeah.
So, are you working, retired?
Ooh, retired, I wish. No, I'm 58, still working, night shift.
58 night shift, that must be hard.
I've been doing nights for about 10 years now.
Okay.
So I've been here, I've been waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's totally confused the body, so to speak. But yeah.
So what do you do on a night shift, or is it secret?
I work for a major supermarket,
Okay.
but on the distribution side of it.
Okay.
So I get my little truck, I fill up all the trailers with all the food. Driver takes it to all the stores and.
Oh, so
supermarkets.
you're not in a store, you're in the distribution area of
I'm in the warehouse, yeah.
large. Okay, cool. Any secrets you want to tell us?
Secrets?
Yeah.
Don't really keep secrets.
Well, good you can tell us all then.
Yeah, I need to know the name of that Canarian rum. Begins with H.
Weka, is it?
Weka,
I think it is. I'm not too sure, but I think I've seen it at Weka.
It's gorgeous.
Is that good?
It's really good.
Is it rum or rum with honey?
I think it's a spicy
Spice rum.
spice rum.
Okay. Wekas or Wekas. If you guys can look online and find out what that rum's called, I think it's HUAC something or other.
That's the one.
And then you can put it in the comments, please, and we'll have a look at that later. So, Darren, if you're still on, this is for you. This is your perfect view and a beautiful time of day for it as well. Just a shame that La Gomera's not really visible in the background there. But if you all want to take a screenshot of that now, and blow it up and just imagine you're here. Right, so I've decided we're going to go this way and then we're going to go up through past Dan's shop. He won't be there, but we'll pass his shop. And then we'll go around the top and maybe have a coffee in San Eugenio.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Fine.
Have you got any time limits or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No time limits at all.
And fit enough to walk? Fit
Dodgy,
enough to walk better than me, I suppose?
dodgy knee, but
Dodgy knee, okay. No,
as long as it keeps going, it's okay.
So, should we take the elevator then?
No, I don't do elevators either.
You don't do that
That's
either?
the secret.
Oh, that's the secret there. Is
Terrified of elevators.
it the claustrophobia or is it?
I don't mind the glass ones.
Oh, okay.
As long as I can see out.
All right.
But I think the brain needs to know there's an exit.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit claustrophobic at night when it's dark. I don't like confined spaces. I can't sleep with my head under the pillow, you know, or under the covers. Hey, Craig. No, he's got one here. We got one here. It's Hechicera.
Hechicera.
Maybe. I thought it had a U in it. Weka, or something like that. Bon Marie. Trevor. Perfect view of surprise. There isn't someone climbing on the rocks. Yeah, right. Where we go, we got another one. Arechucas.
That's the one.
Arechucas.
Arechucas.
And I'm assuming that the CH is a ch. Arechucas. There we go. So let's turn you around. There's another beautiful view coming up.
See that little pontoon stuff?
Sean Gale says it's pronounced Ariucas. There's no ch.
Ariucas.
Ariucas, okay.
Remember.
Unless you put a character in there I couldn't read. Ariucas.
Wow.
So this is Wolfgang's, I think it is, and there's usually music blaring out of here. And I'm just glad it isn't today. All the best looking ladies are in Tenerife. So we're not going down to Playa del Bobo. We're going to go the wheelchair route. So if you're in a wheelchair, if you go down here, you can't get out of the end. So we're going to go this way. Morning, Tim and Daz, says David Butler.
Morning.
You know, every time I see David's name, I always want to go, I'll get you back there. I'll get you back there.
Get you back there.
He'll get you back there. I don't know whether we had on the buses in Ireland. Probably did.
Yeah, everywhere, I think.
So this hotel is celebrating its 50th year.
50?
Yeah. The H10. Tenerife, is it?
Tenerife, I think. Is it?
50 years. Day off work today. What a better way to spend it, says Jeff. Cool dude. Now we could go this way, up there, but we're going to go down here and show you where the wheelchair thing. Oh no, actually, I was totally wrong.
It's down one, isn't it?
It is down one, yeah. So just a minute. I was wrong, and I always admit when I was wrong. So no, we're going to go around here. I just wanted to show you the castle anyway. So don't go this way if you got a wheelchair. Not unless you're Evil Knievel or something like that. So, you work nights?
I do.
You're over for a chilled holiday?
Yep.
Where did you go to school?
The School of Hard Knocks, Tim.
School of Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
Oh, aye.
I went to a school in Wakefield called Thorne's House.
Thorne's House?
Thorne's House.
Was that like a borstal?
It could have been, yeah. It was just a playground, basically.
Okay. Here we are with the steps that are not wheelchair friendly. So you can go the first one. You got to go past Monica there. Monica. Andrew Horseman I'd like to thank you so much for your donation there. Tim and Daz, have a cool drink. So we're going to have a cool drink on Andrew Horseman.
Thank you.
We'll turn you around and say thank you in person. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
all the support from everybody. Andrew, you're special there. And we're going to go this way. Oh, we got a waver in the background. Do you want to come and say hello? Oh, he's off now. He's off, he's shy. Alan Fraser, good morning. I was worried about you. How did you get on? I mean, obviously, we shouldn't really discuss it here, but Alan wasn't feeling well, and yeah, I was worried. Just thumbs up, Alan, if you're all right. Neil Lewis, good morning, watching on the new 200-inch teeth. Oh wow.
200-inch.
200-inch. What I'll do is I'll do a live with my big camera, and that is fantastic quality. This goes out in 720p, so 200-inch is gonna 200-inch.
200-inch. That's.
Ray Duffy, thank you so much. 200 inches. I got a 75. I thought that was big.
I got a 60. I thought that was big.
Jesus. 200-inch. Hello. we can like you crap your pants in. You're like, Neil Lewis. It's Tim and Daz on the 200-inch TV. Oh God, you're crazy. We're crazy. Disregard the last night. Hopefully on the roads. Oh, discharged last night. Okay, good. Really glad. Samsung wall TV, my God. Wow, 200 inches. I thought he got it wrong there for a minute.
I did.
That's a cinema, isn't it? How far have you got to sit away from a 200-inch TV? It's about 8 meters, isn't it?
Yeah.
For the optimal viewing pleasure. Cinema screen, 200 inches, Jesus. So we are now by the H10, and this is the casino where I'm banned because I'm a magician. So, school, what was the first job you did when you left school?
I was HGV mechanic. I've worked since I left school.
Yeah.
This is my second job, so I was doing that for
Wow.
25 years.
HGV mechanic.
Yeah.
So you did the City and Guilds and everything, or did you just, was it?
Yeah, did NVQ. I think I did level 4.
Yeah.
Woke up one day after 25 years and thought I've had enough of this.
Well, I can imagine that. I can imagine that.
Sounds. You once said in one of your vlogs a long while ago, look after your knees.
Exactly.
And they'll look after you. And it just hammered the hell out of them doing that job. So I had a year out and then thought, try something new. And that's the job I'm still doing now.
And I think I worked in a supermarket, and I also worked nights, but in the store stacking shelves.
Yeah.
And I thought it was calming because there's no sort of, I mean, there's pressure on the job, but there's no sort of big pressure on that type of job, is it? You know exactly what you do, and it's sort of routine, isn't it?
It does become routine.
And I like that in a job sometimes. But just going to show you these up. Massage and Spa Deja Vu. I thought I came past here yesterday. I was just checking your sense of humour. The whole. I'm not going to say anything about that. AJ, thank you so much for your donation there. We're going to have breakfast as well now, aren't we? And La Cocteleria, there we go. And the library, Reading Up, International Second-Hand Bookshop. Now, is it a second-hand book shop, or is it a second-hand bookshop? That means the bookshop's second-hand. There you go. And of course, we've got Narcissistic. Nasties. Everybody says, oh, nasty. I said, well, don't go there if it's nasty. And then I realised it was some, I can't think of the word. Live TV, no, reality TV star, yeah?
TV, that's the one.
So the reality TV star. I'm a reality TV star, aren't we, Des?
Yeah,
We're a reality TV star.
very real.
We'll open a restaurant. Breakfast out, Basil. Scrambled eggs. I can't. I could call Chris and say I'm having egg, bacon, sausage, tomato, beans, fried bread out. She'd have a hissy fit. My mum used to say calamanky fit. And then when I realised that I was using it and nobody else knew what it was, I thought, well, hey up. Must be something she did. I want a rendition of Happy Birthday for that, lol. Is it your birthday today, AJ? I've not been reading this morning. Breakfast quiche. Julie Wade. Is it your birthday, AJ? I'll wait for you to answer because I don't want to sing Happy Birthday if it isn't. Because that's bad luck. So, we're coming up by the Cosy Cafe. It is AJ's birthday. Right.
No.
You got to sing again. Let's find a nice background for you. We'll take our lives in our hands going over this zebra crossing nearly. And here's a nice background. I'll lean against the post. I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street. Well, you see, it's the magic of TV, you see. They don't see that. It's not a lamppost. It's a signpost. And what does the signpost say? Oh, lots of stuff. Carga y descarga de lunes a sábado de 8 y 15 horas. ¿Qué tal bien? Buen español, con acento inglés.
Importante es tratar.
Sí, sí, yo dice siempre, digo, tienes que practicar español. Si no puedes hablar mucho, poco. Sí, sí. Muchas gracias, señor. Hasta luego. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AJ. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 6. 51 and stop counting. There you go. I'm 62, you know.
Yeah, I just knock a year off every year.
No, I don't bother. I don't care.
No.
I don't care. So have a great birthday and thank you so much for the donation there. We'll have a drink on the wet the baby's head, as they say. I've never been up here. Have you been up here?
Never.
Should we go?
Why not?
So I know Dan's not in the shop and you've all seen Dan's shop, so let's walk up here. I think I know where it comes out. It comes out at the, oh, there you go. It comes out at the hospital.
Right.
The Curion, or what it's called. So this looks like a little barranco as well. AJ made my day. I'm glad, sir. I am so glad.
You miss the seasons, Tim, living here?
Seasons in the sun.
As in the autumn, winter?
Well, funnily enough, no. I mean, the short answer, no. But I've always said I want constant sunshine. I want to eat out on the balcony every day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? And for me, this is perfect weather.
Yeah, it is.
I used to live in Richmond, Virginia, and we used to go out to the Blue Ridge Mountains in autumn, and that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was such a sight. It was amazing. And I used to live in Bavaria, where you had the, you could drive south for a couple of hours. You're in the Alps.
Yeah.
And winter there was a wonderland. I used to have to work in Austria and go there for work as well, driving 4 hours. And so I've sort of seen my seasons. Living in Richmond was also a lot hotter in the summer.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, after a life of seeing every weather, I mean, I lived in England till I was 17, so that was enough of the rain and the coldness, you know,
Yeah.
in the winter. But it's a different sort of winter in Britain as I remember it, because the rain was sort of penetrant, and it was like you smell like a wet dog when you get home, you know.
That's true.
And I remember as a kid, like, don't put your feet to the fire, you get chilblains. No, nobody gets chilblains anymore. What happened to that? Don't sit on a cold stone, you get piles.
Yeah.
Well, I must have sat on a lot of cold stones, I tell you.
Don't sit on that wall.
No, don't sit on that wall. Let's see what you guys are saying. Interesting life so far, Tim. It is. I think we've got to change. Good morning, Tim and Dad from Fraggle Triker.
That's my girlfriend.
It is?
It is.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
Helen.
Helen, how the devil are you? I was going to say I've not seen a Fraggle Triker before. It sounds interesting.
She is interesting.
Okay. So next time you come over, you're going to bring her?
Yes.
There you go. Promise here. Don't break up with him now before March.
I brought her in May,
Okay.
and she'd never flown before,
Wow.
anything like that.
Uh-huh.
With her being disabled, she thought that would impact everything.
Uh-huh.
But she plucked up this courage.
But they're pretty good, the airlines, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, Christina has a great time. But she won't travel anymore now. But this is getting steep, kids.
Might need a rope.
Yes, he is, though. I'm good, thank you. Hope you're well. There we are. And Feast Gangers. Hey, good morning, Tim and Daz.
Morning.
Interesting life. Moira says, they're saying, oh dear to Alan. There you go. So when did you stop counting, AJ? 20 years ago. There you go. Kieran, bus station comes out there. Thanks. Hello, Moira. Okay. What was that, Alan? Over the weekend was at Mocklands. Yeah, Mocklands at hospital. Alan Fraser, Simon Farrant. Cheers, guys. There you go. They're all giving AJ. So here we go. Where were we? Fraggle Triker. Where does that come from?
She was a triker.
Okay.
Motorbikes, trikes, basically all her life.
Uh-huh.
And then I think it was the old TV programme, the Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock, okay.
It's got that connected to it.
Cool, dudes.
She's my rock.
Oh, cool. There you go.
But yeah, when she came out to Tenerife in June last year, she didn't want to go home.
No.
After all that stress and worry about things. And she'd be back tomorrow if she could.
And is that a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that going to be a plan?
It is, definitely.
We just did a what's it called, a vlog on how to get here after Brexit.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And it's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. The only thing is the amount of cash you got to have if you don't have a job.
Yeah.
And that works out this year at around about, you got to prove 4 times 7, which is 28 for yourself, and 7 for your partner. So 28 plus 7 is 35.
Yeah.
So you got to prove an income of 35,000 a year, and a lot of pensions just won't run to that, you know. So you got to do something, or you can have money in the bank. The good thing about having money in the bank is that you only have to have that amount of money in the bank when you apply. Then you can spend the lot. But I think for the money in the bank bit, you've got to have it for 2 years. So you've got to have 70 grand to get over here, and then you can spend it. Or give it back, whoever you borrowed it off, put it that way. So it's only got to be in the bank account when you actually apply. Are we okay now? Okay. I was asking Alan if he's all right. We're going to turn you around and show you the train. Give him away, there's nobody on.
Got away.
It's the ghost train. It's the ghost train today. Mammals. You're not a mammal, aren't you?
Go on, you tell me.
A middle-aged man in lycra.
That's the one, middle-aged man in lycra.
Graham, if you're watching. 477, that's the one that goes to Los Gigantes. No, Charlie, for one person you've only got to have 4 times the IPREM, which is 28 grand. So if you're coming over on your own, you've got to show an income of 28,000. It's actually just under that. IPREM is the cost of living basket, and it's calculated every year. And this year it's at around just under 7,000. So it's 6,000 blah, blah, blah. And Stephen and Denise, who've already done it, said you don't have to have the income of 27 grand of the first person. You can have like money and income. So you can mix and match it. So they're quite flexible, he says. So it's not that bad, but I mean, when I got here, it was 5,600. Yeah. So as Europeans, you've only got to prove 5,600.
Yeah.
Which was 1 year's worth then in 2014. So you probably got to prove 6,700 now.
Right.
If you're European. So if you're Irish or any other European Union country and you want to settle here and you want your certificado, then you've got to prove that. But as a TIE, which is for the foreigners, not European, then obviously they only want the high earners to come in, a bit like Britain. Britain won't let you in if you don't have money, will you?
Yeah, true.
Okay, there's thousands of Daily Mail readers screaming at the TV now saying they get a free car.
Yeah.
But that's not true. Stop reading the Daily Mail. You heard it here first. So let's turn you around and show you where we are. There's the Colón in the corner there, and you've got then the Farmacia, Cafe Olympus, Garden City, the Hot Butt. No relation to Jimmy. And then Wally Wally High, and the Bougainville Playa. Now, when you speak in Spanish, it's playa, not player. Playa. So the A is always an A sound. Playa. Because otherwise, if it was player, it would be play, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mara. So we're going to take our lives in our hands. We've got to walk down to the zebra crossing because we do have children watching.
Very dangerous roundabout, this one.
It is, it is. Actually, you're an expert, Annie, I'm going to give you that because my pants are coming down. Don't film my pants.
No, I'll try not to.
There you go. So we've done all the work and play and all that stuff now. And we've met your girlfriend. What is your YouTube channel about?
My YouTube channel is basically just to get started. Working out how everything works. And I just had all these clips on my phone, little video clips, photographs. Yeah.
Oh, bit mass baby.
That smells a bit sweet. So I just thought I'll start putting them together in some kind of order. I've got no computer, no laptop, everything's done on my Samsung.
You know,
editing and everything.
That's what they say is the camera in your pocket is the one that you use.
Correct.
And if you can sit down afterwards, edit and publish it immediately, then you're going to do it. I've got footage sat at home that's been there for years. I've recorded it and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit here now for 2 seconds. So what is your plan for the channel? Have you got sort of an idea of what you want to do, or are you just like sticking stuff together? Or?
Well, no, I'm just sticking stuff together. Obviously, I've taken a lot of footage of this holiday so far. My goal, I've got to have a goal. The goal is to go live. I'd just love to be able to go live. I don't have to put editing, really, do you?
No, that's my secret.
Yeah. That's the dream. be able to do all
I think to go live on a mobile, you got to have 1,000 followers. So we got to get the guy to 1,000 followers. There is a way around it though. If you go to my website or go to the description of this video, and there's a link to StreamYard, right? Or go to timothydowd.com/live, and down the bottom there's a link to StreamYard. If you sign up for StreamYard's free trial,
Yeah.
it's forever.
Right.
You don't have to pay, but they do have a StreamYard logo in the corner here. And I think, but when I got it, you could actually go live immediately. So try that, StreamYard.
I shall try that.
Is it a Samsung, yeah?
Yeah.
You got Google Chrome on it.
I have, yeah.
That's all you need. And get yourself a decent microphone.
Yes.
If you're going to talk on it. If you're not going to, well, I mean, live, you've got to talk really, because you've got to interact with the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Get yourself a decent microphone. I have these twin Rode Wireless Go 2s, which I really, really like. A lot of people online have problems with them if they try and upgrade the firmware and stuff. I have not had a problem because I typically prepare everything first, get all the old files off, because it records onto the thing as well. You can actually use these as recorders as well. And I get it all off. But I mean, a couple of people have problems with it. Another version of this is the DJI, which is the same as the gimbal and the drone. They're all around about 200 to 300 euros though. So it's very, but I've just, I bought a lav mic, and it's called the Rode Smart Lav Plus. Do you have a headphone jack in your phone, or is it just
No.
USB?
Just USB.
Okay, so that's no good for you then. Or get a USB lav mic.
Lav mic.
Yeah, so that just clips on here, and then there's a wire going to it. So you don't have to have wireless, especially if you're only going to use it at arm's length.
Yeah.
But look at that, some sort of USB lav mic. Lavalier is the name, but everybody calls it a lav
Name,
mic,
yeah.
not lavatory. So cool. And you're going to do all the stuff you filmed this week is going up as well?
Yeah.
Are you going to do like a daily vlog, or is it going to be you just put a few things together and then do it at the end?
Put it all together.
Yeah.
Do it at the end.
What I do recommend though, and you can do this as well, it's nearly live, is go onto YouTube and create a short.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is hold it vertically and just don't speak more than 60 seconds.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you can do this short, and then you can post that every morning. Just tell them what you had for breakfast. You know?
I shall try that, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And then, because what that does, it gets your watch hours up. Yeah. And the more watch hours you have, because to go live, I think, or to monetize, you need 1,000 viewers and 40,000 hours of watching. Or 4,000, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to go and have a coffee now. You know what time it is?
I shall find out for you. It is 9:35.
Feast gang are saying, how's my Spanish? I can get by with what I want to say, but I'm not fluent. There we go. But I'm not fluent. And when people speak with an accent, I find it hard to understand. So I would say I can read, write, and speak enough Spanish for me at the moment. But to be in a conversation where I don't have time to think about what to say, then I tend to struggle a little bit. But I had that when I was learning German as well. I found that by the time I got the perfect sentence in my head, the subject had changed, right, in the conversation.
Yeah.
So what I tended to do then was to sort of jump in with such a broken German that people would have to stop and listen.
Good thinking.
And so all you need to do is to pretend to speak Spanish until you can, you know, because the more you try it
Yeah.
and the more sound bites you've got, they become automatic.
True.
So you'll hear Rick sort of saying things like, oh, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So those are like sound bites that you can just throw in with an accent, right? Where you don't have to think about it. And then eventually, if you want to start having a conversation, you've got to learn a bit of the grammar, obviously. And I do recommend, and the link's in the description, Spanish with Paul. There's 10 free lessons and multiple other videos on YouTube, Spanish with Paul. And if you decide to buy his course, it's $99 US for a year's access. And if you do from beginning to end, doesn't matter what level you're at, you will be able to speak Spanish by the end of a year, easily. At least tourist Spanish, anyway.
Yeah, that's all you need, really, to get
That's
by.
all you really need, yeah. That's all you really need. Okay, Webby's on. Paul Webby, boom. So here's the buses. There's a bin there. You a smoker?
Vape.
You vape?
I smoked for 40 years. And just one day, you know, you're coughing, this, that and everything. I just, 20 cigs in a packet, I just screwed it up and threw them in the bin.
Yeah, same as me.
And then the cravings started to come back. I think I went about 3 years. Started getting cravings. And I just picked up a vape. Got the same effect what a cigarette does, but none of the coughing. I'm not telling everybody to vape, but
No.
if you do smoke cigarettes and you want to get off the tobacco, I can't recommend it, but give it a try.
So it's if you can't get off the cigs, then it's an alternative, or you can just go cold turkey. But as they say, it isn't the cough that carries you off, it's the coughing that carry you off in.
It's true.
Right, we're going to go this way in the sun, and then we're going to nip over to San Opinion, and then I'm going to do the Swedish SNUS. Snus. Learn one word of Spanish every day, and after 2 months, you will speak Spanish. That's true. Unless it's a word that you can't put in a sentence.
Exactly.
Of course. Your audio is always great, Tim. I always make sure the audio is good on my videos, says Simon. Very good. You do, actually, you do. And, we're going dark here. Any ideas what we can do on our wedding day? I got married a year ago, December 10th, in Los Cristianos. I'm coming down for 2 weeks in December. Really? Nina Pyson.
Brilliant.
Well, I know something you can do on your wedding day, but this is a family channel.
That's true.
So, take our lives in our hands. I've still got the shirt on. It depends. It depends. What I do on my anniversary is I take Christina out for a nice meal to one of her favourite restaurants, and then just chill out. But obviously, if you want to do something, it depends what you want to do, really. I really can't advise you. You got any advice? As a special day?
Special day? I'd say Tady.
Go up to Tady or go whale watching, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and do something in the morning.
There's that hotel up there, you can have a drink.
Uh-huh.
Something bite to eat.
Take our lives in our hands. Right, we're going to turn you around. Jenny's on. Morning, Tim and Daz.
Morning.
So, we're going to go into this shopping centre. And I'm going to have a glass of water and a coffee. I don't know what it is with Spanish banks, but there's always a massive queue. Always. I don't know why.
How many banks is there in Tenerife? Major.
Caixa, or Chase, I think it's called. Chase Bank. Sabadell. The one that you got in Britain as well, what's that called? The red one, Santander.
Santander, yeah.
Casa Siete. 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. So there's 2 cafes here. One of them's got the best coffee, and one of them's got the best looking waitresses. Which one do you want?
Which one we're going to?
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go and sit in one and then you can guess, okay?
Okay.
We'll walk all the way around because there might not be many tables left.
Always popular.
There's more room here, I think.
Yeah, this is a better one.
So we shall sit. Where's the music?
It's the only trouble.
We'll sit over here. If we both sit this side,
Pardon?
if we both sit this side,
Yeah.
we can both be on it. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. It's Tim and Daz. Stopping for a coffee. How'd you like my new haircut?
Me too.
We're twins. Right said Fred, innit?
That's what. Yeah, right. Said Fred.
Right said Fred. So we can have sangria, ensalada, something from the pasteleria, tartas variadas. The ración is 3,75.
65.
3,75. So when you're saying times, it's I, yeah?
Yeah.
And when you're saying money, it's con. So 3 with 75, or 3 and 30.
I usually just use the con as in cafe con leche.
Con, okay. What it is basically, it's €3 with 75 cents. Con. Can you read that far away? Potato bravos. Oh, papas bravas, yeah?
Patas bravas.
Enjoy the coffee, guys. Fees like home, looking for a home cafe. AJ, Tim, the most honest, genuine Tenerife vlogger out there. Wow.
That's true.
It is.
It is.
Well, all the others are all right, aren't they? They don't lie to you, do they? Well, thank you so much. I think I just tell it how it is, really.
Yeah.
Tobacco under your lip. Those skull bandits. I remember I used to know a load of people in Virginia that used skull bandits. And half of them had sores and the other half had cancer. I mean, I don't know why they did it. The skull bandits. Dear, terrible. Let's do that. We got the girls in the background. Yeah. It wasn't on purpose.
No.
It wasn't on purpose. So, vlogging we've done, girlfriend we've done, job we did, 2 jobs in your whole life.
Yep.
Have you lived anywhere different?
No.
No, born and bred in Wakefield and...
Born and bred in
Yeah?
I've travelled about a little bit here, there, but always come back.
Always come back, yeah?
Yeah.
And what would you say would be the draw for anybody who's thinking of maybe moving to Yorkshire? Well, why would you pick Wakefield rather than Leeds, for instance?
A little bit smaller, easy to get around.
Yeah.
Country park sits in there. We've got Numilla Dam. You can walk around. Brilliant for droning
Okay.
over the lake.
Have you got a drone?
I've the Mini 2.
A Mini 2, okay.
Yeah.
That's, I think Dan's got a Mini 2 and I think Lee's got a Mini 2. I waited for the Mini 3 because I can't fly very well. What would you like to drink?
Café con leche.
Okay. Hola. Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien.
Un café con leche, un café leche y una botella de agua con gas y 2 vasos, por favor. Un poco de hielo. Gracias, Ted. You want any water as well, yeah? We'll share a bottle,
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do today is we're going to sort of finish up now, because you don't want to hear us slurping. I'm going to finish reading your comments, and then we're going to have a relaxing coffee and a chat off the record. We're going to talk a bit about microphones, cameras, vlogging in general, and we hope to see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I do not have I don't have a walking partner tomorrow. So if you're on the island, you want to walk, send me an email today. So know you're sending it tomorrow morning. Send me an email today, and I'll come to wherever you are, and we'll walk around your area. So we've got 94 people still watching, 62 thumbs up. Thank you for everybody who donated on the channel. We're going to use that now for our coffees. Enjoy the coffee. People are saying goodbye, but what about Tim's sense of humour? Second to none. Thank you very much. Nice daily item in Spanish with Tim. You know, Rick did that. Rick did the simple Spanish course, and I can't do it as good as Spanish with Paul. So I do recommend just go and watching his free stuff on YouTube. Come back and tell me about it, you know? I mean, I always want to hear from you guys, because I was so enamored with it that it was amazing, and it really changed it up for me. I did all the lingo stuff and there's another one I recommend as well, which is free, and it's called Spanish Dict. So like dictionary, D-I-C-T.
Yeah.
Spanish Dict. So there is a paid version, but the free version is very well. It teaches you the grammar of Spanish, which is good. So I said, she said, you said, they said. That things. Thanks for the walkabout, Tim. Everybody saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo te llamas? Nikki. Nikki is our beautiful server today. Do you want to say hello?
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. And we'll see you on the next one. Okay, so here's Daz again. Get him round. We're going to get close in now. The twins. So Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel, you can go here. And if you want to subscribe for free here. And I'll put the merchandise over his head there. This is Tim and Daz for Living with MS in Tenerife, saying goodbye. See you. Would want to be you.